Athens has been taken over by an avaricious royal family, thus leading to scarcity with the plebeians and famine. Due to the extreme negative conditions of the lower class, any new member of the royal family is not allowed to exit the castle or see any pleb. This is because they could be tainted by the impure blood of the lower class. The mistreatment of the lower class has created tension with more benevolent factions, and the royal family is on thin ice. Nearly all of the lower class has resentment towards the royal family. Many of the members of the lower class are plotting against nobles and are getting ready for a revolution, though none have enough influence to ask help from any of the neighboring kingdoms.
My birthday is near. My entire life I have been locked inside this prison of a castle. My entire life I have wanted one thing only, to see the outside and know what is out there once and for all. So, I will go through with my ambition and go against the king's wishes. Though before I do this, I must plead with the king. Even if the chance is slim, I may not have to go behind the king's back. What? Why in the friggin' frack is my brother outside the castle? Does the king know about this? What is that strange barrel he is carrying with him? Has my brother's blood spoiled? Is he now impure? I must inquire with him for more information. Aha! Now that I am at the castle's main entrance, I will inquire with my brother to see what he was doing outside.
What are you doing here, brother? Are you wondering what the outside has in store? You know our nobles are not allowed outside.
That is the exact reason I am here, you see. I was looking for you to ask you what you were doing outside.
Me? Outside? That's ridiculous. Why would I be doing outside?
Don't be foolish. You think I would accuse you of such a thing without seeing it? I saw you from my dormitory's window.
Alright, you caught me, but it was under the king's orders. He is law, after all.
The king's orders? What do you mean by the king's orders?
Sorry, I can't tell you that. It's a secret after all.
If you don't tell me, I'm going to inform every noble in this castle and expose you for the rotten-blooded scoundrel you are.
Fine. His Majesty wishes to have something costly in his land. Even at the expense of the treasury. The barrel you saw had a very expensive wine that has begun aged for decades.
How long has he been doing this? How long, Tullius? Answer me for goodness sake. The king prohibited us from going outside to protect us, and you're telling me he broke his own law for wine?
Indeed, my brother.
Grrr. Your roundness. Seems like your stomach has taken all your mental power. Why in the gadzooks would you break your own law for wine?
Silence. You're nothing but a child. Someone so foolish and young and stupid couldn't think about talking to me. God's chosen king?
You say I'm stupid. The imbecile here is thy, as you have endangered this entire castle by commanding my brother to fetch you wine.
Leave my presence now, boy, and never speak to me again.
No, I will not be silent. I will speak to you with all of my mind. The law you made was put in place specifically to keep the purity of the noble's blood, and you put that in jeopardy for us drink.
You still believe that? I put that law in place to keep you all in control. That was a very asinine excuse for it, yet you still believed it for this long. You are clearly not intelligent enough to even be near me. Leave my throne room, or I will call the guards, stupid threat.
Fine, I will leave you to your mind, so contemplate how you have a throne built on lies and deception. Today, I will briefly escape this prison to see the outside world. Everything I have been missing is out there. Plus, now I know that my blood will curdle as soon as I step outside.
And so Ishkur leaves the castle through a tunnel he dug out when he was a kid, and then heads to the nearest town.
Oh my lord, what is going on here? Everyone looks so gaunt and disheveled. The houses are dank and run down. There are farm animals just walking around. There is scat on the streets, and the smell is putrid. How could anyone bear to live in these conditions? Ramshackle stores have nearly no food products, and it is all overpriced, as well as the fact that they only sell bread. What are the people in this town eating, and how are they even alive? I must do something about this, even if it isn't much. Bring food and money to these people. It's the most I can do. People, your king has treated you too poorly for far too long. I gather you here today to give plenty of food and drink. Something you should all have regardless of your standing. Unlike our hoarding king, I wish to give to the people, though I am not king.
And tell us, what is your name?
My name is Ishkur. I'm a noble of this kingdom who has lived in the castle all my life. Now eat, my people, and be nourished by the food you were always supposed to have.
You are kind-hearted. Your soul is the purest in that wretched noble family. Though I see darkness in your future, if you keep on this path, you will soon reach a better conclusion.
Just stop. I want to help people who need it. These people are starving. If you haven't noticed, you are too. I will do everything I can to give you all a life that's better than the one you've been living under King K. rule.
What you choose is not my business, only to inform you. Your choice has already been written on the stone tablet of fate. You there, what are you doing outside the castle?
Hello. I must have taken a wrong turn. Don't mind me. Just gonna head back inside.
Don't act like you're innocent. Nobody would be foolish enough to come outside the castle. It's one of the most important laws implanted by the king. Come with me. I'm taking you to the castle. Then your punishment will be decreed.
You think I'm so stupid to go with someone with my life who is only concerned with himself? My only punishment is either death or life in a dungeon. I cannot come with you.
How dare you? Breaking the king's law and not even owning up to it? Coward!
I'm no coward. I just want this to be over and have a sense of equality in this land.
After a long night of running, Ishkur arrives at the neighboring kingdom. A sense of hope wells up inside of him as he thinks about everything he can say to the neighboring queen, who is hopefully more civilized than a greedy man that cares not for more than filling his stomach. He enters as a negotiator for trade and gains a request for an audience with the queen.
Logard said your name is Ishkur, correct? You may speak with some amount of informality. This is a negotiation after all.
Yes, but I'm afraid what you've been told isn't exactly right. I'm from another land, no doubt, but I don't come for trade, but for help. The king of my city to the south has gone so low that he's resorted to stealing from his own people for wealth. As for me, I've been locked up in a castle for all my life, and have realized this injustice just a day before. I beg for your help.
Well, you are foolish regardless of who I am as a person. I am still a leader of people to take care of. If you happen to be lying and we send our forces to fix your people's solution, ourselves, my people, would also be in a tight spot. There's nobody to protect our civilians. Even a patrol from another land could massacre my people.
I wish to sway you with words alone. However, it seems that I will have to prove to you that I'm a noble of my land. Here. Every noble has one of these, do they not?
Yes, even a small kingdom like mine has verification for higher ranks. I will help you, but I cannot send all my forces. I have a plan. You lot will sneak into the castle instead of a head-on attack. Remember not to kill anyone if you are noticed by a guard. If no casualties are caused, it's not quite enough to stop a war. Even when my soldiers are with you, I shall only lend you a squad.
I don't know how to ever repay you. Thank you so much for what you're doing. My people will finally be free from King K. rule when we succeed.
Remember, boys, this is a stealth mission. If we get caught, we're in a lot of trouble. When we make it home, we're gonna get a fat promotion. Drinks are on me.
Follow me. I know a way into the castle that nobody knows about. Dug a tunnel when I was a child. Don't worry. I dug it big enough for us to fit. I was a smart one. All you have to do is take out the guards to the throne room and take King K. rule prisoner before he calls for help and take him to the Queen's land. Then we can fix all of this. It's time to storm the throne room, everyone. What is this? What have you done to my parent?
Well, he asked for a small donation for the kingdom, and they said they can only donate next month. So I simply went to the extreme matches and get it out of them, and well, unfortunately they paid.
You'll pay for this, but I haven't come alone. I'm taking you prisoner.
Prisoner, please. I knew you would come with some kind of force after being gone for 2 days, so I prepared for you coming storming in. Archers, fire!
You monster! You're a horrible person and ruler. I fail at surprise attacking you. If only I wasn't so foolish, I could have saved these people.
Yes, I am the most absolute monarch of this land, and I will have all power in the world. Archers, finish him off. Brother, look along. Wife, get away from this man. The gods will favor him when he dies. You can't do anything more. Get away with him.
No, brother! How tragic. The team who was supposed to only take him prisoner was murdered in cold blood. My parent from King K. Rool's greed, and my brother, who saved me, and yet I'm still going to perish. I lived a sad life, trapped in a castle, the majority of it. When I finally managed to escape, I saw only pain and suffering. I attempted to give aid to the people, but ended up perishing because of it.